Hey all, welcome to ShareTreck. This is Raj here. Friends, I'm going to keep the video short today because the big picture story is that we had a steep drop yesterday and there is going to be a dead cat bounce this morning. And I think the way up is not a straight line. It's going to be a zigzag because as we keep on going up, there will be bears selling down and then we'll keep on buying up. And each buying up opportunity is going to be either the lack of bad news or some positive catalyst coming from the earnings. So that's the way I'm looking at it. The only way everything can go down is if many of these earnings which are expected this week from the Mag 6 are pessimistic about the future outlook, then I think all bets are off. We're going to fall down. So that's the big story out there, and I don't want to embellish it too much. If you look at the indices out here, these are index futures. Dow futures are down 0.05, S&P future is up 0.18, and Nasdaq futures are up 0.33%. So the market is still in the process of deciding what to do, but I am thinking personally that it's going to be a jump. Now, GM has bet Wall Street estimates and forecasts another year of strong earnings. So this is a very positive news for the market. So this definitely has to factor into the spirits for the market today and support the upward movement. And as I mentioned earlier in my video yesterday as well, this DeepSeek reaction has been phenomenal and it's been overdone in my opinion. Whatever happens with DeepSeek, the fact remains that the need for semiconductor chips is not going to go down. In fact, if somebody can do a whole lot of things, if it is true that DeepSeek is doing a whole lot of high performance AI work with older chips, then I think the question is, why can't OpenAI, Meta, Google, and Microsoft do something more spectacular with H100 chips, and why can't they do something even bigger with Blackwell? So that's the way I would look at it. So I think it's all overblown, especially the semiconductor sell-off is overblown in my opinion. It can definitely give a pause for these big tech companies who are big AI LLM companies because their shareholders are going to be questioning how come they're not doing as good. But let me also predict something. Most of the news media will now start carrying stories that say that DeepSeek is not as good as it seems and that it's being censored, and it gives the information for as per the Chinese philosophy of whatever China believes is the worldview, and especially expect more stories about Taiwan, queries to DeepSeek about Taiwan, and the answers not being consistent with the way we understand it out here in the West. So those are the kind of stories that may come up to take the sheen of DeepSeek. And I think as retail investors, we have to have a clear view of the logical progression. Sooner or later, the market will come to that direction. I think the biggest market out there is in the G7, and everything that is needed to build the platform, whether it is networking chips or whether it is GPUs, all of those are still intact in terms of demand. So that is the big story. Now let's look at the disclaimer and then we'll do our review of the AI watch list. Let's get started. Well, let's take a look at our genomic watch list. Very first one is Verve. Verve has been up significantly in the last 1 week, and it's now kind of giving off the gains, but it's not doing it rapidly. It's doing it in small installments. This morning, it's up 0.13%. So overall, I think that we are still under the influence of the 8.52 cup and handle target that we had done. MACD momentum is all positive. Next, let us look at Ginkgo Bioworks, which has given up 1.86%, typically moving away, potentially moving away from the double bottom target of around 16.17. Next, we have Caribou Biosciences, which has jumped a sharp 13.51% this morning in pre-market trades. I have not seen any major news out there. I just did a quick Google search. So I think this is pure sentiment trade, that's all. And next we have CRISPR Therapeutics, which seems to look quite attractive at these price points. It's up 0.10% and it's still trying to negotiate resistance at 42.84, which I should mark as red because it's a resistance. And today it's going to try and challenge that resistance. MACD is still bullish and momentum is unfortunately not as strong. Day's trade, if there are any positive stimulus which raises the overall market sentiment, I think CRISPR will also do better in that case. And we have earnings on the 18th of February. And next we look at Grail, which has had significant raise in the last week. It has dropped around 9.16% in yesterday's trading range. And today, pre-market, there are no trades for Grail. Prime is still within this bear channel that we are seeing out here, and pre-market it's down 2.31%. Nothing unusual for Prime because it's traveling in this bear channel. It goes towards the resistance and then comes back towards the support. That's what it is doing. And out here we see a good deal of consolidation. We'll not know whether this consolidation is going to lead to anything positive until we break out of this resistance out here. Let's watch out for the next few weeks. We'll get some clues there. Beam Therapeutics is up 2.28% in early morning trades, and it's above the 200-day exponential moving average finally, and therefore I think it's looking good. MACD has also improved and become bullish, and momentum is still above average. Altimmune is down 0.71%. The investors' patience is being tested. We are now consolidating. We have come out of a bear channel in my opinion, but still we need much more improvement in the chart out here. When I say we are out of a bear channel, what I'm talking about is this steep bear channel that we see out here, and we have broken out of it, but we are still below the 200-day exponential moving average, and that I think is an important point that we have to cover. We have to cross over that. Right now MACD is bullish, but momentum still is lacking, and any news about pemvidutide is likely to boost this stock big time. Bluebird Bio is down 1.19%, and it has managed to fall below this support of 7.66 that we had for a long time, so I'm going to convert that into a resistance. Allogene has got no trades pre-market. mRNA is up 0.84% in pre-market trades, kind of consolidating out here. And we have ARCG, which is up 0.04%, and PACB, which has got no trades pre-market. It's almost flat in the pre-market sessions, still below the resistance of 1.75. Next we have Intelia, which has got flat trading action in pre-market trades, and it's still within this bear channel, getting support from the bottom of this bear channel. I'm going to mark that bottom as green so that you can clearly see that it's the support. Illumina is down 0.23%, still consolidating a lot out here. I don't know what's the game plan for Illumina, but still we are not out of the influence of 103.24, which is the target for the reverse head and shoulders. Next we have IMTX, which is up 0.18%, still above the support of 5.34. Editas, which is down 1.42%, not looking that great on the charts at this point of time. MACD is bullish, but momentum still requires a lot of improvement. IOI is up 0.48% in pre-market trades. Unicure is down 4.62% in pre-market trades. SANA is down 0.30% in pre-market trades, and Vertex is down 0.04% in pre-market trades, still below the 200-day exponential moving average. So friends, I think that overall the biotech sector has done very well in the new regime, and I think that upward momentum should still continue, provided that the overall market sentiment improves. Right now the overall market sentiment has been disturbed with the DeepSeek news, and I think there is going to be a bit of repairing today. So overall I think all of our genomic stocks should see a little bit of positive out there as the market action progresses. With that, my friends, I'd like to bring this video to an end. Thanks and have a great day. Bye for now.